That's gonna happen. You know how I feel about
You'll
that.
be alone in the voting booths, my friend. President of America loves Christmas. You don't like Christmas, you can take your butt back to the Middle East. That's how we do things here. Daniel Call. Hear it, 2036. Next.
What about border control?
Daniel Call is a president who is defending Americans. When I say defend Americans, I mean Americans. Not people who would come in and try to steal what we have worked for years. Daniel Call will secure our borders. He will keep this immigrant riffraff out.
Didn't Daniel Call immigrate from Mexico?
I believe in the dream of America. I was once a young boy that immigrated to America from Mexico.
We're gonna vote for immigrants?
I take back my statement.
I believe in America. Next question.
What about those deaf Americans that can't hear the call?
Oh, that was good. I like
You
the
do
call.
not hear the call with your ears. You hear it with your heart. Or you could say your inner ear, maybe. Any American with red blood who believes in this nation will hear the call.
Does that mean you're offering free healthcare like Canada?
What? Is this socialized medicine here? Is this Hillary care? No. Daniel Call stands on the values that America stands on. We do not need to go back to Hillary care. Next question. Go ahead.
You look like the president.
How do you feel about tearing down the rainforest every year?
Tearing down the rainforest
Oh, no.
every year.
They just gotta go.
Campaign manager won't.
We are not. Daniel Call is a conservative American president. We look after number one in this country.
We're campaigning for Daniel Call.
Mr. Wall.
What is Daniel Call's best fiscal feature, would you think?
Is this the nominating speech?
We're getting elected 2036, so we figured if we get a head start now, we got an advantage. What was that question?
In your own opinion, what is Mr. Call's best fiscal feature?
What?
His voice?
Does Elder Call believe in homosexuality?
Do you?
Sure sounds like you do.
Are you straight?
I like that one. That was good.
District motto.
Oh.
What are you, straight? Daniel Call believes in American family values. American family values as defined in the dictionary. It's already been written in there. We don't need a new dictionary written.
So
We
how
know
does
the
he feel
definition
about
of
Romeo
family.
O'Donnell?
We know the definition of marriage.
The same way
We stand
every
on
other
that.
American feels
No
about
need to
Romeo.
compromise.
Good point.
What about the
relations with
skyrocketing
Canada?
gas prices? Like, can we continue to go up? Why don't we use our own oil that we have?
Okay.
I got
Gas prices are high in America right now because we aren't getting enough oil from the Middle East. So, in my proposal for when I'm president is that we will make an alliance with Al Qaeda, and they will ship us oil in exchange for weapons from us.
Daniel Call was joking. He is a funny president. If you want to be entertained for the next 4 to 8 years, you will elect him.
Can we amend the Constitution and go longer, maybe?
I think we should. Is that a personal opinion? Yes. Daniel Call supports the Constitution.
How about shorter?
However,
Like 2 years.
However,
He's familiar with the 2-year shindig.
I am very familiar with the 2-year shindig, as is Daniel Call. However, although I personally am a fan, Daniel Call upholds the Constitution. However, we know there have been many amendments made over the history of this nation
Like
to make
prohibition.
the Constitution even better.
Prohibition, good.
Being the one rescinded among those. However, amendments have generally been made to strengthen the Constitution. I think the American people, if there was ever a time to make an amendment to make this country better, it would be to make Daniel Call the president for the rest of his life.
So
If you want better
dictator.
America, I am up for amending the Constitution so that Daniel Call can serve as long as he wants. But call me crazy, that's just me. That's just me. Next question, here's the call.
What will Daniel Call do for Canada?
Canada.
Conquer him!
part of the United States.
All right, next question.
Only so he could rule over them and make them a better place.
If you could change the national song, what would you change it to?
Bringing sexy back. You got this.
Bringing sexy back.
Can you sing an excerpt for us?
Campaign manager one.
We're bringing sexy back. Yep. All you missionaries know that that's a fact. Here's the call.
Next question.
Oh, man. Is he running for president?
Crickets?
Why would I run for president when there's someone this good doing it for him? I am just a privilege to be on his campaign staff. No more, no less. That's it. Here's the call.
How do you feel about animal abuse in the South?
Animal abuse in the South.
Little children torturing.
I think that we need to raise taxes on animal abuse so that the government can create more revenue and create a stronger military.
And conquer Canada,
However,
right?
let it be made very clear that Daniel Call is not in the business of raising taxes on the American people. That is what our liberal enemies do. Only taxes on sin.
All I know is I was just having a very nice spiritual conversation with Sister Summerhays, and I heard the word homosexual. Are you straight?
Are you?
Volume a little. She wouldn't budge from her limit.
Not toning it down when it comes to America's future. That's not the type of president Daniel Call will be.
How does Daniel Call feel about Tony Romo?
Daniel Call is not a Dallas Cowboys fan.
What do you think of Gary Underwood?
Greatest country singer and, in his opinion, second most beautiful woman on earth.
Last time I checked, he was trying to date her. What do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? What do you think about
There's no truth to this.
What about the pictures?
He's a kickback himself fan.
Now, what would...
What pictures? He's a
Whoa.
kickback himself fan. End of story. Here's the call.
Now, say...
That
say...
depends on what your definition of is.
Say candidate Call received a Dear John. What would happen to the nation then?
One, that's just straight up impossible. Have you looked at a picture of Daniel Call lately? Your wife probably has. I don't think I need to say anything else. It's not going to happen. And if it did, Daniel Call would probably find an even better woman that somehow he didn't know about before that. Any questions for the call?
Someone else needs to go talk to Sister Summerhays.
I'm waiting to go.
Okay. Never mind. Wow. Any other questions?
Anybody else?
That's it.
Any other
Why are you
questions
running
from
for
the crowd?
president, Mr. Call?
What?
Why are you running for president, Mr. Call?
Why am I running for president?
World peace.
Mr. Wall.
Daniel Call loves America. And America loves Daniel Call. And so America is not going to be happy unless it has Daniel Call as president. So Daniel Call is stepping down off his pedestal to oblige all of you by running for president of the United States. He can just go off and live his life happily, ignore America, but he doesn't because he loves it too dang much. That's why he's here, for you! For you! And there's no use trying to bring into question his motives for why he's running for president.
Is it true that Mr. Call is actually a better person in general than anyone else?
It very well may be. I don't know.
What about Jesus?
Did you mean any person alive right now?
I got it.
Implying that Christ isn't alive?
What do you Mormons believe anyway?
The Protestants are against.
Who is Mr. Call's biggest threat to the office?
Probably me. If I, in my human state, do something to mess up Daniel Call's campaign, then that's my fault. It's not his fault. So he can't lose on his own.
I cannot be sidetracked from my quest to take over the helm of this beautiful country. Any other questions?
So you've all heard the call then.
I think President
2036.
Summerhays has a question.
No question. President Summerhays has heard the call for 2036. Thank you.
Why isn't Mr. Call running anytime soon? Why is it so far off?
A, because if you read the Constitution, which Daniel Call has, you must be 35 years of age. And B, he wants to make sure everyone else gets a turn to mess it up so that he can fix it all. He doesn't want an easy job. He's too good for that. Good call. Thank you. Have a great day.